This is the one video that you're gonna love. Okay, so if you're like me, you've got a bunch of videos in your watch later, right? Or maybe you have playlists for different things, right? I have one for my business, I have one for working out, I have all these different things to watch later, watch later. And the thing about content, it just keeps piling up, right? So I found a tool that I have been using to help me comb through all this content and get this squeeze out the best points and get the best actionable advice out there. So it's completely free too. So I'm going to show you right now and you're going to love it. Okay, so we got to thank our guys at Google. They created NotebookLM. There's also Poppy AI, which is really good. It's $200 a month. If you're up for that, it's really nice. It's much better, but NotebookLM tends to do the same thing and it's also free. So I got you. So what you're going to do is you're going to create your first notebook. Go in here, click create, and then you're going to add sources. So I am going to pull 4 videos that talk about content, how to have a better content strategy. And they're also by very reputable people. All right, so the first source I'm going to pull from is from my boy Shaz Matthew. He's one of the best AI automation, YouTube automation guys out there. He helps you get a bunch of leads using AI and YouTube. So he talks about how to generate content ideas that sign clients, right? So I'm going to take this URL right here. I'm going to copy and then I'm going to paste it into Notebook. All right, so we're going to go here, add source, scroll down, click YouTube, and then we're just going to paste the URL right there, insert, boom. Okay, first one in there. You're going to let the language model do its thing. Now let's find our second source. All right, the big guy himself, Liam Otley, the proven content system for unlimited AI agency leads. Copy this. Okay. So Liam, awesome guy. I've done his program. Met him in Madrid this past summer. Great dude. So we're going to pull this. All right. Add source. Scroll down. YouTube. Insert. Okay. Now let me pull a few more because these are just sitting in my playlist. And if I don't do something about that, they're going to just get buried and buried and buried. All right. Rabi Avuvala, done his program as well, the Remote Integrator Academy. My $25 million content creation system. Okay, so I'm going to pull this, been meaning to watch this, 16 minutes. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to go here. I'm going to paste it. All right. Now that all 3 of these are in there, we're going to prompt this language model to synthesize. I have to spell this in front of you guys. That's crazy. Synthesize the main talking points from these sources. Make sure to prioritize actionable steps. Yeah, let's start with that for now. And let's see it run. Okay. Owned audience, rented audience, awareness. Use short form to drive traffic to long form. Okay. Create talking head shorts. I've heard of these things. Okay. Cool. Now, this just pulled the main ideas from those 3 videos. And what we can do also, which I love, is if you're on the go or if you want to do even more content, if you want to do this in the sauna, for instance, someplace where you don't want to see the screen, you can go here on the right to the studio section and hit generate. Watch what happens. So this is going to generate a podcast out of this content. Okay. So it's going to give 2 AIs, 2 voices, and it's going to speak and they're going to talk to each other about this content. So if you are an auditory learner, this is fantastic because you can see how the language model puts on different hats. It puts on a little analysis of what you just read. So it's super, super helpful. I'm going to let this generate and then I'm going to play it for you in a second. All right, cool. So it's done generating. So let's give it a listen.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be diving deep into something that I know a lot of you out there are wrestling with. And that is how to make content that actually brings in clients.
Yes.
And to help us with this, we have got 3 entrepreneurial masterminds, I would even say, to guide us. Shaz Matthew Ravi Abuvala and Liam Otley.
3 great minds to learn from.
They have built empires with strategic content, not just, chasing viral fame.
Yeah.
Are you ready to kind of seal some of their secrets?
Let's get into it.
Okay.
I think one thing that really stood out to me when I was going through all this material was how much all 3 of these guys emphasize this idea of targeting the right audience, right? Like not just chasing views.
Oh, absolutely. And, it's funny because imagine you're, that construction company owner that Chaz talks about in his video, you're amazing at building skyscrapers, but marketing, not so much.
Yeah.
right? And Shaz really gets that. Like, he points out how many of them struggle with targeted ads.
So it's pulling out specific use cases from the videos, right? And then it also, I don't know if you caught that, it was very quick. They pulled in similarities from all three, right? Finding your ICP, your ideal customer profile, things like that. Let's skip. This is amazing.
Whoa.
I don't even know if I've had 1,500 thoughts in the past month.
Right. Like, how is that even possible?
I know, but hold on. Before you get overwhelmed,
Mm-hmm.
his system is actually quite brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
He starts with one high-quality piece of content,
Okay.
like a killer tweet, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and then repurposes it across multiple platforms.
So you're getting maximum mileage out of every single piece of content.
Yes, exactly. And what I thought was really fascinating is Exactly. And Liam's lead magnet is spot on. He offers a guide to building an AI.
Providing analogies. Bro, this is amazing. So that is NotebookLM, and it's free. You can pile on notebooks. So if I was a student, I would definitely use this and abuse this. I would just fill this up with sources. Look at the different sources you could use. You could put plain text, entire Google Docs, entire slides. If you have Google Slides from your lectures, if you're a student, this is something I would do all the time. It looks like you have a 50 source limit. That's fine. And yeah, this is one fantastic tool to synthesize everything, put it in here. So one thing about AI and GPTs and language models in general is that if you want really good outputs, you have to have really good inputs, right? So get really good at prompting, get really good at asking the right questions. One good prompt I like to say is something like, you are a marketing executive with expertise in SEO. How would you title a YouTube video with this content, right? Titles like Turn Strangers into Clients. Okay, so that's good. So that's NotebookLM. Super quick episode because I want you to take super quick action. If you found value in this, please leave a review on this podcast, wherever you're listening to this. It could be YouTube, Spotify, Apple Pod. It would mean the world to me because that way we can get even better guests and get better reach. So appreciate you. Thank you for letting me do work I find meaningful, and take care.